Don't believe me, just watch. I love that part. We're back on k4hd.com. Spiritual Coach Ari Mack. Now we're live on the YouTube under Spiritual Coach Ari Mack, and we're over on TikTok under Candles by Ari. So thanks for joining me. Hey now, hey. Now we're talking about making bricks without straw. Okay, and before the break, I told you guys about Danny Trujillo, one of my favorite actors, coming from adversity, being the most scariest man in San Quentin. I mean, major player. Actually, one of those people you did not mess with. And he's actually a beautiful, gentle soul. But he had to go through his trials and tribulations to get to where he is. So if you get a chance, take a look at his bio. He's got an incredible story. But today we're talking about turning bricks without straw. And this goes into the metaphysical image that goes on when we're talking about the Bible. Now, I personally grew up with the Bible. It's been a part of my life, the whole time. And the story of Moses, I've talked to you guys about it before. But what I didn't share with you was the brick part. When Pharaoh said that they were not going to get any more straw to make those bricks, he didn't expect them to take it to the next level. See, he expected them to worry and fall apart and get angry and, all the things that people do when you're caught up in something. You stop thinking rationally. You just go into fear mode. And then you want to run, you want to hide, you want to act like you don't know what's going on. None of those things help. Metaphysically, when you're doing your affirmation, and I'll give you this one again because I'm the manifestation affirmation expert. This is what I do. Oh, thanks for the sunglasses, Yvette. Thank you so much. Because literally, you guys, literally, when you learn how to affirm and understand the metaphysical energy that's around you, you no longer play games with the universe because they're not deaf. The universe hears everything that you're saying. They listen to everything that you need. They have ways where there is no way. Now, you know what happened to the Pharaoh? You know what happened to Pharaoh? I won't go into the details. But modern medicine actually got a chance to open up his sarcophagus, yeah, because he was, preserved and, all that good stuff and all his organs taken out. They don't know how they did that either. That's amazing. And when they opened up his heart, he had so much calcium built up in his heart for being so resentful that literally it hardened his heart. He metaphysically hardened his own heart. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? That even now with modern science, we can look back and actually see what took place in the body, metaphysically speaking, with all that anger and all that resentment that he harbored. So when I'm asking you to breathe, when I'm asking you to come to meditation class, when you start reading my program, when you start seeing all the information that's going to be coming out, I need you to join in with me. I need you to participate with me because it takes your insides to start this whole program. You have to take better care of this, your body, your soul. This is your vessel. Okay? And you do have to make bricks with no straw. Because once you start calling on the universe, and we'll do this affirmation together, I am paying attention. This is the pink love candle. It's in the collection. I am paying attention to myself and what is going on around me. I am blessed under grace in perfect way. I am blessed. Let's start this candle too. Let's go ahead and get this one started. Yes, let's do some love. I need love. Don't you need love? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? God is so good. God is so good. So the reason why Danny's story touched me and Moses' story touched me, because I see it, guys. I feel it. I feel it. And I'll tell you some stories where you just, how did that happen? How's that possible? Nothing is impossible for spirit and the universe. Nothing. Nothing. When you say, I am paying attention to myself and what is going on around me, I am blessed, you're calling in, first of all, the metaphysical energy that you are blessed. And paying attention, now you're in tune. So you can see when stuff is disharmonious. And let me tell you what happens, because this is what happens to my students. When you are working so diligently to clean up your words and to think about what you're manifesting, even in the face of adversity, the universe does not let you fall. They don't let you fall. They don't. Some miraculous event happens, or someone comes by that you didn't expect, or you're moved into a direction that you didn't even consider. Because our minds can't fathom. Remember, we can't do 360 degrees. We can only see what's in front of us, to the right and to the left, and hopefully you have somebody watching your back. That's where your village comes in. That's where people who love you, who have been there with you, who respect you, who want good things for you, are going to send your light to you. They're going to send you light, guys, because they don't want you to fall. And they don't want you to go backwards. If anything, they want you to succeed, because you're a happier person when you're doing what you love. The Pharaoh's example of his arteries literally hardening is an example of how resentment, anger, frustration can slowly just slip in. But see, my students, okay, they get in tune really quickly. I had one of my students tell me where they went to visit some family this week, and they were only there for a very short amount of time. But baby, they were having a hard time. They said they felt weighed down. They felt sleepy. They just didn't want to be there. Just did not want to be there. And that's not an accident. It's not an accident. That's metaphysics. You get so in tune when you're in harmony with self. You don't want to be out of tune. So when you start interacting with folks that are not so nice and maybe got some questionable behaviors, man, you don't want to deal with them. Hey guys, thank you for joining me on the TikTok. And thank you guys on the YouTube. Appreciate you. Appreciate, truly do. You know? So tap, send me some love, man. Tap, tap, tap. Show me some hearts. Hey, YouTube, y'all just keep showing up and sharing. Show up, share, and let's keep this network growing. Let's keep this network growing, because you don't want your arteries to be hardened. You don't want to become a bitter person. You don't want to wake up one day and ask, how did I get here? Like, I was a happy camper at one time, wasn't I? But if you take charge of your words, use this affirmation I'm giving you. That's available at Candles by Ari. It's in the pink rose quartz collection. And the affirmation states, I am paying attention to myself and what is going on around me. I am blessed under grace in perfect way, and so it is. So you're conjuring up awareness, consciousness, and blessings all at the same time. That's what you want. You want to be able to continue to vibrate on a level that brings you closer to your ultimate goal. You know, I watched my daughter because she grew up metaphysical. We would talk about it, meditate on it, and then strategically work out how she should handle certain things for her goals and aspirations. I was very fortunate. She was a very clear child. She knew what she wanted to do, and she is on that path. But she has support and love around her because she created that by being a good person, by taking care of those people who take care of you. The saddest thing I see is when folks go toward people that don't care for them the same way. It's actually quite heartbreaking when you know a person's putting themselves in a bad situation, but you can't stop them because they have the right to do whatever they want. Does that make any sense? And unfortunately, we just gotta sit there and let it happen. All right. So we're wrapping this up. We got one more segment. It's Spiritual Coach Ari Mack. We're on k4hd.com. Come on back. Let's talk it out. Last segment coming up. Now, I know I haven't really pushed this a lot, but I do hope that you guys are spending time with your Wawa, okay? Because water is one of those essentials. It's simple. It can hydrate you. It can keep your nervous system from going off the rails. And more importantly, you need it every day, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Tap, 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 tap. Show me some love, please. Thanks for the thumbs up over at YouTube. Appreciate you. Appreciate the courses that we're creating will be available very shortly. And I need you guys to jump on this. This is going to be one of those opportunities to actually see my teachings, to actually hear the testimonials, to actually see how manifestation can work for you. But I'm giving you the affirmation. And don't forget the digital. That's available on my bio. So definitely check that out. But it takes focus. It takes making yourself a priority. It takes treating yourself the way you would like to be treated and not letting so much outside shit drive you crazy. Okay, you know you got to work. You know you got to build business. You know you got to take care of your responsibilities. But you can do it with a very, like gratitude in your attitude. You don't have to be begrudging. You don't have to turn total on people that don't even know what the hell's going on with you. Okay? It's so important for this attitude, starting in your mind and your spirit, to stay in that gratitude. When I say I am paying attention to myself and what is going on around me under grace and perfect way because I am blessed, I mean that sincerely. I'm going to tell you another metaphysical story coming into this last segment. But I want you guys to know I got 300 episodes up here on iHeart. So please check it out. Take a listen. It's a testimony to my library and the growth that we all need. Last segment. Here we go. Don't believe me, just watch, man. That's what the universe says. Don't believe me, just watch. See, we're living in a very transformational time where literally your words can create whatever you want. Now, you need to be guided, you need to be supported, and you need to make sure you have that accountability partner, somebody that could help you stay balanced in the midst of whatever chaos is going on around you. Because once you know better, you got to do better. You can't pretend like you don't know something anymore. I think that's one of the mature things about growing and changing is that you don't want to go backwards because you see that there's no place to go backwards to. I told you the story of Moses asking the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh turned and told it to an asshole, total asshole, and told them that he couldn't give them any more straw and they had to make bricks. But you know what they did? They rose up, you guys. They took that adversity and they said, no, we're going to make these bricks without your straw. And they did it. And you can too. I know adversity is a bitch. I am not going to say it's an easy overnight fix because that's not the case. But I do know, because I've witnessed it myself, that metaphysically, once you start getting into the rhythm of what is yours by divine right, no one can take that from you. No one. No one. Because it's your God-given right. It's your blessing. And it takes from no one because it's yours and yours only. But we have to conjure it up. We have to ask for it. You have to do your due diligence. Now, really quickly in astrology, Mercury's in Taurus right now, which is a good thing because it's very balanced, it's very thought provoking, it's very grounded. The 3rd of June, it's going to enter into Gemini, its native sign. So take this weekend to seriously sit down and write out some goals, look at some pros, look at some cons. Try to ask yourself, what am I trying to do here? Because we're coming up at the midpoint of 2024, halfway point. And we definitely need to make sure you personally end your year on a high note. Now, I'm excited about these courses that are coming. I'm excited about the new seminars, lectures that I'm putting together. And I'm even more excited to get to know more of you guys out there in this universe, in this world. And this has been a long time coming because when you have a task, when the universe gives you something and you have to complete it, you have to do it, that's how you know metaphysically you're on your right path because there's a deep fundamental desire that will not let you fall. So that's one of the reasons why I respect any organization that is growing, okay, that is actually doing the right things. I bless our civic people. Anybody that's a teacher, a doctor, a police officer, anybody that works at any of the state levels, we have to bless them because they are trying to do one job to support a bunch of people, thousands of people. So even if we don't like their job, hey guys, be thankful that they're doing it. Offer constructive criticism. Don't make them feel like they're screwing up. This is what democracy is about, is conversating, talking. You don't want to be like the Pharaoh and be so hardened by your decisions. I remember being with this particular organization that's a family organization, and my goodness, yes, yes. Oh, I have a call. Oh, I have a caller. Hello, caller. Oh my goodness, is this Colton? Holy crap. Oh, the candle doctor's in the house. Well, this is a special treat. How are you doing today? Oh, oh, thank you, thank you. I'm doing. We got some courses getting ready to come out, and I got some new lecture series all online, so it'll all be digital. And I'm very excited, very excited. So, do you guys have some specials going on at the General Wax right now that we can share with my audience? Ooh, nice, nice. Oh, of course. I mean, I got to repeat this because I'm live on k4hd.com. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. So basically, the Candle Doctor from General Wax is now doing, is it like a segment live on Instagram on Thursdays? Is that right? So you, wow, that's amazing. So definitely at 12 o'clock on Thursdays before my show, I will definitely be stopping by because I always have questions about candles. I just think it's a beautiful business. So thank you. And congratulations, Colton. That sounds fantastic. You know, I know you're brilliant. You're the candle doctor. Oh my goodness. So definitely expect to see me next Thursday, and I will definitely put it out through my newsletter. So I will definitely network it with all of my candle lovers as well. Okay, so Thursday it's a date. 12 o'clock your time, Pacific Standard Time on Instagram. And then I go live here at 2 o'clock Pacific time as well. So just definitely have some fun with this, okay? Awesome. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you. Mwah. Thank you, Colton. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks. What a treat, you guys. Did you guys hear that? The candle doctor, who's like one of my mentors when it comes to candles, is now doing a segment on Instagram every Thursday live under General Wax on Instagram. So I will definitely be putting that out to you guys. Hello, Fitness Queen. How are you today? And definitely, we will definitely be networking that because you guys know how important it is to know what your hobby is and how to use it properly. So that was a treat. The candle doctor called me today. Woo! Okay. See, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. That was beautiful. And thank you so much for the roses on TikTok. I so appreciate it. And you guys on YouTube, mwah, mwah, thank you guys for showing up. So that was like k4hd.com, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live, TikTok Live, and I had a call today. Wow. I'm a busy goober. But you know what? This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, guys, because I know y'all gonna have a lot of questions for me, and I know you guys are gonna want to learn and you're gonna want to grow, and that is why I'm putting this course together. That's why I'm gonna be pushing it out very, very shortly. I know it's taken a minute, but I have to tell you, things that take time to build are solid. They're solid. And they don't go backwards, and I promise you, it'll be worth it because this is about manifesting. Okay, affirmation, manifestation expert. That's what I do. I find those words that you're using to undermine yourself and be attracted to the negative energy. Just be attracted to it. You know, you think it's interesting. Like I said, when you start working on your harmonies and working on your balance, even if you're scared, even if you're unsure, you know, you have to move forward and allow yourself to work in and through all of it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So on TikTok, I'm sorry, I had a caller come in. It was the candle doctor, and he was telling us that on Thursdays now, he is live on Instagram under General Wax answering questions about candle making. So if you guys want to learn about candle making, I'll probably be doing some guest stuff. Ooh, I knocked down one of my pans. So sorry, guys. But that is like one of the, I mean, going to the candle doctor is like going to a clinic. Okay. But he just knows everything about all the different additives, the different products you can use. It's amazing. So definitely, we're going to be putting this out, and I'll be making some announcement on all of my channels, because that, you guys, you don't understand. He's been a consultant for many moons, and people pay him for his time. So if you can actually jump on and you have some questions, please do. Please do. Because this is one of those times that I didn't even know he was doing it. He just called in to let me know. So I'm all excited. But we're also running out of time. So let me wrap this up. When we have to make something without all the materials that we're used to, this is when you use your affirmations. Okay? This is how you grow your spiritual fortitude, that spiritual muscle. Because you don't go toward the worry, you don't go toward the doubt. You go find that inspiration, be it in a metaphysical book, be it through an inspirational person. Like I suggested, look at Danny Trujillo's story. He was a tough hombre. I mean, that man was tough. And yet he figured out a way to turn his life around. And now is one of the best character actors in the business. But he paid for it, guys. I mean, he was in prison. Okay. He was actually, oh, Yvette, thank you so much. I mean, he actually put his life on the line with the way his mindset was, but he changed it. He changed it, guys. He actually figured out a way to turn that noggin around and realize he had better choice. So it's never too late. It's never too late to change. It's never too late to be happy. It's never too late to fall in love. It is never too late to be successful and rich. None of these things have a time limit on them. The only person that has a time limit is the one you place upon yourself. The universe literally hears everything you're asking for, hears all of your prayers. And I pray for you guys every night. I send love to this whole planet and everybody on there. And even when dealing with adversity, guys, please use these affirmations and keep saying them and keep saying them, because they will win out. I'll tell you the story. A lady needed a certain amount of money by a certain time. She had no idea how she was going to get it. Literally, it's a couple of hours, a couple of days, very short amount of time. But you have to ask for that hunch. You have to ask for that insight. Ask spirit, show me what to do. Give me a direction. So her dog, her little doggy, wanted to go outside. And she said, okay. Now, normally they just go up to the park and come back to the house. This time the dog wanted to go in the opposite direction. Now, she didn't want to do it, guys. She was like, no. But the dog persists. She did it. She followed the dog. And on their way back, in an industrial area, there was nobody around. She looked down and there was a roll of money. Literally a roll of money. And guess what, guys? It was the exact money she needed to cover her expenses and her bills. Now, she looked around to see if there was anybody that she could return it to. And she looked in the paper and couldn't find anybody that was advertising it. So you remember that. Follow your intuition and let the universe guide you. All right. Don't forget, I am paying attention to myself and what's going on around me. I am blessed under grace and perfect way. Thank you guys for joining. I'm live here every Thursday at this time, Pacific Standard Time. Come and join me and let's do this. Mwah. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye YouTube. Bye TikTok. Stay blessed. Stay blessed.